Yeah, and on some, this is my house.
What now?
What did I do? So the curfew is something else. The thing is, your parents still worry about you. When they know you're out, they want to make sure you get home in one piece. That can sometimes mean requesting you to come home before they go to sleep. It's easy to get angry at them when they treat you like you're 17, but it's sort of tough to blame them. It is their responsibility to worry about you, and you can't have your friends visit anytime, you know. Excuse me, we know that some friends are unruly.
Yep.
As much as we do have those friends that have literally become part of the furniture. I mean, I've got friends who can rock up to the house even if I'm not there, or back then when I was still staying at home. I'd get there, the brother has already chowing my dinner plate. I get back from work. Oh, my guy, this is my food. But I was hungry. Some days he comes back tired from work. He goes straight to my room and he takes a nap. You know what I mean? But some friends, the parents want nothing to do with them. They literally knock and be on some, Pendulo is at home. They be on some, That moment the car is parked outside.
Yeah, everybody knows you're home. Where else would you be?
Exactly. So, your friends want to meet up for some chit chat or have a house party, and you really want to have it in your house. But there are some other people too who are living in that same house. We can't chill out the way we do with parents around. And at this very moment, you wish you had been living alone in your own bachelor or bachelorette pad and have all the crazy fun you are right now missing on. So it's crazy.
We're paying we're paying a lot for this fun. This curfew, we're paying for it. But nevertheless, that is the conversation this morning. Join in. It is 45 minutes after 8 o'clock. AM Experience. We're having a beautiful, beautiful morning right here on Wiggle Tunes with myself, Felicia Mpesh. It is great. And I hope you're having a fantabulous morning today. However, we want to know what you think on the conversation on when is it the right time to leave your mother's house. Tell us all about it. We want to know. We want to find out, when do you think it is appropriate for one to start a new life and start all by themselves? And it's not easy. That I know for a fact.
Most def. When do you think is the right time to leave the parents' house?
When you are in a position to take good care of yourself. So many young people make the mistake of wanting to leave home for the few reasons that we've already pointed out. Your freedom, you don't want a curfew, you don't want to, you just want to be yourself and maybe figure yourself out, whatever the case is. But I think it is the right time to move out of the house when you know you can financially take care of yourself.
Most def.
And also you need to be able to have discipline, because whether you work or not, if you lack discipline, you are going to have hiccups. Rent is not cheap. Now suddenly you have to buy groceries. Hectic. Now suddenly electricity. Did you know you have to pay for water? That was weird when it all started in my life. I'm like, why am I paying for water though? So yeah, those are the small things. Discipline is essential. So it is the right time to move out of the house when you are in the right position to do so financially.
Most definitely. I feel it's even easier for somebody it's easier for someone to move out the house quicker. For example, if you studied away from home.
I was about to say that. I went to boarding school, so it's awkward for me to just be at home altogether. It's like, why am I around so many people?
You feel like they're all up in your space.
Yeah, you know? Like, guys, no.
So it's easy for somebody who went to varsity away from home, who stayed in boarding school, to actually be on a first year of employment. I can't do this. Gone.
Cut. Very true story.
You know, so it's actually easier for those type of people to move out, and they have a more responsibility sense. I mean, you can even tell from when one moves out after they've been studying at home, did tertiary at home, matriculated, staying at home, they would tend to stay home longer, and eventually when they get to move out, because they are still they have to adjust to the new system of doing things, and you can tell the the dishes are gonna pile up in the sink for 3 days. My guy, clean the sink, you know. But then somebody who's had the experience of staying alone, the neatness is different. How they do things is different. They are more responsible than somebody who just left home, just like that.
That's very, very true. This is the AM experience on Wiggle Tunes. It is a very, very good morning, and we are throwing back. We have gang long list from you guys of song requests that you'd like to hear on the show. But first, we want to give you some of our listeners' comments on the conversation that we are having this morning. You love us to a point where you are always part of the conversation, whatever it is. So we are going to give you some of that this very, very morning, telling you what our listeners think on the conversation. When is it the right time to leave your mother's house? When is it appropriate? When are you doing it? When are you living? When did you leave? We want to know. And yeah, this is what one of our listeners had to say this morning.
I think the right time for a young adult to move out of home is when one feels ready. Yeah, but when one feels ready.
Yeah.
Because with me, I've always been moving out of home due to school and dropping out, coming back, going to school, dropping out. But then, I'm 28 years old and I moved out of home last month. I got my own place now.
Yeah.
The right time to move out of home is when one feels ready, when one feels maybe the environment is not conducive enough anymore, when one feels I just want air, I just want to breathe. But then the most important shit of it all is that you need to afford to move out of home.
Yeah, no, totally true. It's all about personally, when I'm at home, it's comfort zone. I can't get my work done. I never do anything. If I tell you I'm going to finish a proposal and I'm going home for a weekend,
forget it.
I'm lying. I don't do anything in that house. I just be there sitting with my parents and we chat. Once we sit on that couch, time out.
Yeah.
You can't even get me out of the house.
Most definitely, it's true, man. You need to be able to shift from that comfort zone. I mean, if you can't be productive at home, not that I'm going to hold it against you, but again, it's that sense of comfort, that sense of knowing that I'm home, I'm relaxed, everything is laid back. But again, you need to get out of that comfort zone to get things done.
Indeed. It also just pushes you in other departments of your life. But nevertheless, we're having a good show this morning. We are hoping you're up and ready to take over this day. And if you are not having a good one, it is absolutely our job to make sure that you're up and ready. And what better way than to just party throughout the Thursday blues? It is a Wednesday today. And we are absolutely ready to give you nothing but the best. On request, we have Black Eyed Peas on the AM experience. They say, who would even dare throw back and not play Black Eyed Peas? We're boom boom pa on the AM experience. This is a Throwback Thursday.
Gotta get that. 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 That. Yo, I got that hit to beat the block. You can get that bass on below. I got that rock and roll, that future flow, that digital spit, next level visual shit. I got that. How to beat bang.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit now. I'm sold 3008. You sold 2000 and late. I got that boom boom boom. That future boom boom boom. Let me get it now.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. That.
I'm on that supersonic boom. Y'all hear that spaceship zoom. When I step inside the room, them girls go ape shit. Y'all stuck on super 8 shit. That lo-fi stupid 8-bit. I'm on that HD flat. This beat go boom boom bap. I'm a beast when you turn me on. Into the future, Cybertron. Harder, faster, better, stronger. Texting ladies extra longer. Cause we got to beat that bounce. We got to beat that pound. We got to beat that 808, that boom boom in your town.
People in the place. If you wanna get down, put your hands in the air. Will I am, drop the beat now.
I'll be rocking them beats. Yup, yup. I'll be rocking them beats. Yup, 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 yup. Ha, ha, ha. Here we go, satellite radio. Y'all getting hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Shitting on y'all with the boom. This beat be bumping, bumping. This beat go boom, boom.
Let the beat rock. Let the beat rock. Let the beat rock.
This beat be bumping, bumping. This beat go boom, boom.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chickens jocking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit now. I'm sold 3008. You sold 2000 late. I got that boom boom boom. That future boom boom boom. Let me get it now.
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. 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 That boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom.
Let the beat rock.
Let the beat rock.
Let the beat rock.
Let the beat.
Let the beat rock.
Let the beat rock. Rock, rock, rock.
You now tune into the F Online radio station.
Are we on?
Hello, Vatatika versus Yavela. No, Vatatika versus Yavela. No, Vatatika versus Yavela. Quiero scandalous. No, Vatatika versus Yavela. Quiero scandalous. And no, Vatatika versus Yavela. And even if I got my own CD, I'm the same old G. Shepang is spy. It's all look. You thought I was ugly. Now you see me on TV. You tell about the good thing sexy. If in West, to Plomanam, Kuzanam, Kimemina, when it's all over Ibadelam, Yanazi Badelam, KB, get your Rafik Hayalam. I'm fresh from the Kasi. Last time you saw me, then Shai get fabulous. And things have gone west now, Shai get scandalous. And from the 80s, Pusha Wamalum Sabala, Zobadelam, we the Shai boom, check, boom, boom, check, boom, check, boom, boom, check. Hey, my figures all on to use the Gure. The Manje Kasi, so ya Pampu Bizamina Melika. Bamba ngesicima lofa iningathanda nhlonipho manje lovo uzongihlanyisa mfele wazi uzoluphilela ikwaito bengifuna wazi nje ukuthi rhyme umlando Okabo lofa la indlela neqiniso God for us all khulufa for himself thathi cover badelapha thathi cover Quiero scandalous lofa thathi cover siyafela Quiero scandalous and lofa thathi cover siyafela Quiero scandalous. No patatica para se afela. Quiero scandalous. No patatica para se afela. Relaxar. Check mama so zongitshela manje ngabo bitch nabo motherfucker. Ngabo ho elokushi. Bamba ngestrema. Bari. Osh. Guess who's up
on this track. Ripping it, the one and only rapper for life. Straight flipping it. Ammunition solar plus KB equals a massacre. I damage your vicinity and prove you're an amateur. Eba said my string in bar, ni akenya. Don't get an ensayo, uphume njenge-pager. Iwashuleni ufere liphume esikhathini. Gwele ngokudlala buyelani esipalini. Kunezinto ezibhaya, kule rap. Ezigijimisa igazi. Zonke bonke, bangathi bananabo. Ngizobabhamuza amakhanda. The good and the bad turns to the broke and the rich. So which one do you choose? To be me or the bitch? Don't stress me. When you address me, call me sire, the hip-hop fire. Fire. Get us scandalous. Get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous. Get us scandalous. And no fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous. Get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous. Get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda.
Question, who at the door? It will be KBY. Bonke abodaba fast bluku seya veda. We get a scandalous in three-dimensional. Zola, Amo, and me, we get a fabulous. Sick, over sick, we dangerous. Now bonke abodulu wanna bang with us. So now I'm finna get you wanna hang with us. Cause you never be us, and I'm taking your money.
I walk jungle over, talk jungle over, dress jungle over, diploma nabodova. Man fucking casa against a show me busy. Under what you see is what you get. Fana get you on the rover. And then that to saying I'm shot to lover. Send the city so fana findo bopa. Emapeshi nemapati nebumnandi nebushumwini. Kishi posto, kose damuli koti, usona. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. And no fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. And no fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. And no fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us. Get us scandalous, get us scandalous. No fatati kapa se feda. Fuck with us.
Real news in the know.
It's 9 o'clock. A very good morning, and these are top stories this hour. Former apartheid struggle stalwart and human rights lawyer George Bizos has died at the age of 92. Tributes were immediately forthcoming from political figures, civil society, South Africans whose life he touched. The Bizos family, the Legal Resources Center, the George Bizos Sahete Scholarship and Bursary Fund released a public statement expressing their sorrow at the passing of their leader. He died, according to his family, on a Wednesday afternoon at home from a natural cause. Wits University released a statement mourning the loss of a man, saying he spent his lifetime fighting against apartheid and its injustices, saying that they will remember him for the intellectual and legal prowess of his political activism and for the instrumental role that he played in securing the freedom of the people of South Africa. The State Capture Commission has heard recordings of ISCOM board members saying that even though then President Jacob Zuma and then Public Enterprises Minister Lane Brown instructed the board to suspend executives, they should not be mentioned in any media statements when the suspensions were announced. A barely audible recording played before the State Capture Commission has reminded a former board chair Zola Tsotsi that one of the board members said that they must protect their leaders. Tsotsi said that he had brought up the fact that he was called to Zuma's residence by Dudumieni, where the whole plan was set in motion. Zola Tsotsi has recalled how he took the fall for the appointment of Nicholas Linnen as a consultant, a decision that was made at Zuma's residence in KwaZulu-Natal in a meeting called and led by Dudumieni. He said that the board that he led adopted the resolution drafted by Linnell to set up an inquiry and suspended 4 executives with the approval of Mr. Brown. But he then, same board was adamant that Zuma and
President Brown must not be mentioned in statements announcing the decision, and the decision should be attributed to the board. Recordings of board deliberations were played by the commission. Patsotsi said that the board turned around and charged him with appointing Linal after Romeo Khumalo brought something special to the board meeting, details of which he did not have. And in other news, there's a silver lining amid all the corruption allegations against government officials involved in PPE fraud. Well, that at least according to President Cyril Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa says in the future there will be more transparency with procurement so that taxpayers know what their money was used for. Ramaphosa says that the country's labor laws prevent government from suspending officials accused of corruption without full pay, but he says if necessary, a different rule for politicians must be looked at. The president also said that state capture has weakened important institutions, making it hard to prosecute some cases. Ramaphosa says he has begun a process of strengthening institutions such as the National Prosecuting Authority NPA and South African Revenue Services SARS to give them the capacity to do their job. And finally, in your markets for this hour, the rand staged a decent recovery to 16 rand 60 cents to the US dollar level yesterday, tracking the euro stronger as the focus shifts to the European Central Bank meeting today. This will set the tone for a clear move away from the broader 16 rand 45 cents to 16 rand 95 cents range that we have seen over the past 2 weeks. Well, today the rand is steady at 16 rand 66 cents to the US dollar, 19 rand 69 cents to the euro, and 21 rand 64 cents to the pound. And let's cross over to your world of sports.
Sports on We Got Tunes.
And in your sports update this hour, let's take a look in your tennis news. Serena Williams battled into a US Open semi-final showdown with a victoria on Wednesday as top men seeds Dominic Thiem and Daniel booked their spots in the last 4 hours. Williams, seeded third, came from a set down to overcome unseeded Bulgarian Tetana and keep alive her bid for the 24th single and Grand Slam title at Flushing Meadows. Later, Azarenka blew away Belgium's Elise Mertens as she continued her hunt for her first Grand Slam title in 7 years. Williams' comeback included 2 astonishing shots with her left that contributed to her winning point. A sluggish start saw the American lose the first with 6-4, but she fought back to take the next 2 by 6-3 and 6-2 in the second hour, 12 minutes inside Arthur Ashe Stadium. These were Full News Report, your financial indicators and sports bulletin with Temble Shabangu. Your full news and more at the top of the hour.
We Got Tunes News.
You now tune into the best online radio station.
It is an early morning. Where else would you rather be? On the AM experience from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m.
For the second time,
Sale, llama como si somos más sambale. Ofela kule khona, ngibheka phansi okwesambale. Abantu bona bazofuna sixabane, kodwa uthanda luso senda sibambane. Futhi sibhekelene njengabangani, ngoba phela manje ayisekho nembangi. First time, awe, kokijimikasi. Kophela konkukwazi, eish, komele ngiphuza amathe. Nakubona for the second time. Kwashukuma umzimba ngathi ngiyabizwa ihlozi lami manje ngiyazizwa ngakubona kuletha babiza abasali kukhishane imali banginika lempali ngizokubona futhi next time sengqede nestamtho sogqoka isambatho sofaka nendadatho ha awukonke
Somebody I could chill with. I need somebody I could build with. I need somebody I could hold tight. Wintertime in the full length Snow White. Anytime we together feel so right. You the girl I've been looking for my whole life. God bless me, I'm glad I got the insight. Because of you, girl, now I understand life. I need a girl. I need a girl to ride, ride me. I need a girl to make my one. I need a girl who's mine, all mine. I need a girl.
For me, didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me. Every night she had tears in her eyes for me. Caught a case, shorty took the whole ride for me. At first were friends, then became lovers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. All night we would play fight undercovers. Now you gone, can't love you like I really wanted. But every time I think about your pretty smile and how we used to drive the whole city wild. Damn, I wish you would've had my child. A pretty little girl with ditty style. Shit is wild, all them days that I reminisce about the way I used to kiss them pretty lips. But as long as you happy, I'ma tell you this: I love you, girl, and you're the one that I will always miss. I love you.
I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, all mine, all mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. I need a girl to make my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl, girl, give me so much life. I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, all mine.
Yeah, man. What an awesome song on the AM Experience, Didi Ashaloon. I Need a Girl on the AM Experience. Crazy playlist we have for you this very morning. And before that, we gave you Zola 7 to Get to Scandalous. And we did give you Black Box with Fantasy on the AM Experience.
Most definitely, man. Some of these songs I remember I performed Uzola at a talent show back in the day.
Yeah, I can almost see you right now.
I was there in my baggy jeans, baggy shirts, and rapping, but anyway, I'm not gonna go into that right
now. Me, I was telling you about Black Eyed Peas. We had a whole routine back in school. Yeah, so now that I was trying to do all those, trying to go back to the routine, I absolutely look ridiculous. No.
It's insane. But you can check us out. So we're streaming live on YouTube, and you can see what we are getting up to in the studio. But yeah, it is the AM Experience with Felicia and Mpesh-On-Air. We're giving you an awesome AM Experience. We still are on the topic of the day. We are talking about when is the right time to leave your parents' house. Is it when you're 25 or when you're 35? Or is it just after you graduated and got your first job, or when you can afford to do so? That's what we've been receiving from our listeners. One of them said that when you are financially able to take care of yourself, then it's the right time to leave. Don't budge out and say I'm leaving just because you came home at 9 and your curfew was at 7. You're gonna go hungry out there.
True story. You're gonna go hungry out there. 16 minutes after 9 o'clock. We're having a great show this morning, talking about really important conversations, because it is our job to actually advise each other and get ourselves out there, knowing what we are getting into. Because most of our friends see some of their friends out there, and they're like, "No, I want to live Valley's life," and you don't understand how hectic or how easy it is, and why it is easy or hectic for me. So when you do make these decisions, it is best that you do it just for you and not looking at other people's things. Otherwise, we do have a comment from one of our listeners known to me. So she is saying, when is it the right time to move out of my parents' house? Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to move out. What would you leave free food? Okay, jokes aside, I think one should leave their parents' house when they are financially stable or legit have a solid plan ahead. You leave your parents' house when you've got an apartment or flat nyana yabon. PS, let's not cave in the pressure. Let's not cave in the pressure, lol. But if they chase you out, that's completely another story. True story, babes. Thank you so much for that comment. That is very true, actually.
No, almost definitely, because the parents do get tired. They'll remind you after you are 25. They will remind you that, listen, you've been working for the last 3 years and you are still living under my roof. Get Because now you find that you have become more rebellious to what you were listening to when you were 18, and now that you're 25, and and you don't want to come home in time, you don't want to do this, you want to do that. It will get to a point where they'll sit you down and say, listen, you've got a year, find yourself a place, save up, and we would really like you to go and experience life on your own.
True story.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but nevertheless, we still want to hear from you, want to know what you have to say. And one of our listeners, Tando, is saying, oh my word, when is it when is it the right time? Never.
Ladies don't want to leave their parents' house.
No, because they know how hectic it is. Do you know how difficult it is getting yourself your own cosmetics?
Yeah, nah.
Toiletries are expensive. Now you move out, they cut you out of the toiletry budget. You're on your own. Now get rent, get groceries. That time I eat special things and you just throw them in the family groceries. You know? Now suddenly you must buy yourself those things. You know how they buy big cornflakes, Kellogg's, and you're like, no, me, I eat all brands. And they buy full cream milk, and you're like, I eat low fat. But now suddenly you're like, you
gotta buy it.
This is hectic. Why are we even doing this? So yeah, no, it's a challenge all by itself. So you have to think of, and then there's hair on top of that. Oh, it's all just too much. I miss my mother's house.
You want to go back?
Take me back, oh my mommy.
I've got a voice note here from Esmeralda that I'd like to play for you guys on the subject of when is it the right time?
Hi guys, good morning.
Morning.
Felicia Mpesh. On today's topic, I think, one should leave home when they are ready. I don't think our parents now, they want us to leave ekhaya sihlupeka, I don't think, again, they want us to sambe singasi ready,
Yes.
But again, there's two sides of this thing. Bakhona ke labangafuni kuba ready, But again, your parents will see when you're being that person, when you're just being lazy, People who are afraid to take responsibility. I know a few people that are really afraid to take responsibility. Umundu uyasebenda, he brings like a paycheck of like 20 grand, and then the only thing he does kungetha umshibo mhla 15 emkhathini wenyanga, and he's not really like buying full groceries. All he does is pimp his car and dathenga impahla takhe kuphela. That's just being irresponsible.
True.
I think one should leave when they are ready, and I also think that when you're being a lazy somebody, your parents will know and they will push you out. Those are the two different scenarios when it comes to moving out. Thank you guys.
Thanks, babe.
Must be a polo driver.
Oh my goodness. Seriously?
No,
Today?
I'm joking.
On this morning? On a Thursday at 9:20? Really? You want to be that guy?
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know my boys are driving polos. I won't hear the end of it. But yes, thanks a lot, Esmeralda. But that's so true. Even the parents do want us to actually leave our homes when they can see that this one is responsible enough to take care of himself. Because remember, the whole idea, they are training us to be able to stand on our own 2 feet, and it gives them great pleasure for their kids to come up and say, listen, I've decided to buy a house, I'm moving out, or I'm going to rent my own apartment. Then it gives them confidence if they know that you are able to take care of yourself. If you want to move out and they say no, you got a problem, a serious one, you need to check yourself, work on yourself, do better, take care of the household even more. I mean, you cannot be still living under your parents' roof with such a high paycheck and you're still not contributing to anything in the household again. So yeah,
Yeah, very true. And besides, our parents only really want the best for us, and they're always just trying to make sure that we get all that. So I don't think your parents are going to be on some, dude, get out of my house, you're not doing none, or something like. They'll always try their best to always protect you. You are their little baby forever and ever and ever and ever. Trust me. You just never grow.
Never.
With those people, they just don't get it.
They remind me every time, you will always be a kid. Okay, I know. I'm like,
calm down, Tabitha. I get it. I am yours.
Yeah, it is.
22 minutes after 9 o'clock, you're having to around the AMEx experience. Thank you for all your comments and thank you for voice notes and messages and of course your song requests. We love doing all the things that you like on this show, playing the music that you love and of course giving you the news that you appreciate hearing and conversations that are essential, beneficial to us and yourself and somebody out there. So all these conversations that we are having on the AMEx experience we're not having them just because we can, but they are changing someone's perspective on a certain topic every single day, and we appreciate that you're giving us your view because I know expect and we can never tell you guys what and when something's appropriate. That's why we love hearing from you guys because y'all are just too wise for us. Hey,
no, most definitely well informed.
Very, very true. But on the AMEx experience, we are going to be giving you some more trending news right about now before we play you more of your awesome song requests because we just love you that much. Hey. And and other news, Casper Nyoveza, we all know anytime now, any minute now is coming out, and we are really, really excited. And they say that Casper takes full credit for his PR game leading up to the AMN. It said award-winning musician Casper Nyoveza is on his final stretch leading up to the release of his 5th studio album, Any Minute Now, which drops on Friday, the 11th of September. In a social media post shared on Wednesday, the rapper hyped up his fan even more by releasing a 20-second snippet of his upcoming drill track Noctula featuring singing sensation Busiswa. He captioned the post with "Drill, you said? 2 days till we play. Hey now." The short clip gained him in major attention, causing for him to top the trend list once again. Noticing the impact his preview made, he stated, "Can you trend with a 20-second? Nope. You know why? You are not Casper Nyoveza." Fans immediately began sharing the excitement after hearing the new beat, with many claiming that it has set the tone for the brilliance that will be AMN. Casper said, "Facts. You should hear what Busiswa did on it. Made her rap on a drill record. Man is a crazy, yo. Pre-order here on Family Tree." So do the right thing because we are truly, truly excited for what Casper has to give us. And then it said featuring on the trend list didn't come without trolls catching wind on the positivity surrounding the album, leading Casper to explain that they were just creating more buzz for his upcoming release. The rapper revealed that despite the speculations that he does not have a PR team and he has been one to head the marketing for the album, the rapper has been on the self-promotion train ever since announcing the album was coming and has not stopped since. "I don't even have a PR company. I just have a big name. People love to talk about me. Haters don't understand that they do more for me than they think. People would do crazy things to get to kind of PR I get from posting a new song, and they do it for free. Not everyone is talking." No, but that is true. They have been marketing him. Casper literally has to say, and y'all go nuts. How dare Casper cuss? Oh my word, is it a new album? Ooh.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the drop tomorrow.
Can't wait.
I'm on my toes. I'm always anticipating Casper punchlines for days. And that Motswako feel to his music. Love it. So yeah, big ups to you, Cass, our very own Mufasa.
In other stories, we have our beloved, the love of our lives, the woman who touches our soul, the girl we cannot stop talking about, Umuntu Wetu, Zodwa Wabantu, the love of Mzansi Sensational. Hey guys, I should be Zodwa's personal, yes. Every time she comes in, I do that love piece. Did you guys hear that? That was good. And it says Zodwa Wabantu bears it all for a full body massage. Guys, Uzodwa is Archia. First, we had to see her get her personal areas fixed. Like, we as South Africans are just going through it. Do you think the Americans are going through this too? Are they seeing Zodwa's posts?
I have no idea.
I am wondering if we are the only ones who are just going through Zodwa.
She did say Uzi Wabantu. maybe by Mzansi. So we are yet to find out.
Yeah, no, our American friends must come to tell us if they actually go through this. Yeah, because we can't be the only ones seeing this. South African media personality Zoto Wabant is no stranger to showing off all her assets. Yep, we know that. With a recent video doing just that in an Instagram video, the reality star was seen lying down, guys, completely naked as she enjoyed a full body massage caption with "How to treat yourself, body, mind and soul." The video showed that Zoto enjoys the massage completely in the bath, allowing the sobe masseuse to make sure every inch of her body was covered. Yeah, and you know, Zoto is the only person that people on the gram are always afraid to go for, because she has clapbacks for a lifetime.
For days. She'll tell you where to get off now.
Fast, quick, in a hurry. Won't even no. Not even.
Gangster.
True story. Those were really really unnecessary trending stories. I don't know why they're trending, but they are, and that is what we're doing. We're just giving them to you, just like that. 28 minutes after 9 o'clock. Mpesh and I are always excited to give you the things you love, and your song requests are still piling up, and we are going to give you just that, the AMEx experience. We are making sure you're having an awesome day. First up on the list, we are going to play You Regulate by Warren G on the AMEx experience, a request that is loved by one and many more, to a playlist that you love with your whole heart, from the AMEx experience to your ears.
Geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulators! Mount up. Yes, thank you for tuning me on.
Only white man woman, he was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the east, so I could get some phones, rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis, some brothers shooting dice, so I said let's do this. I jumped out the rock and said what's up. Some brothers pulled some gas, so I said I'm stuck.
These girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These hookers looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. On to bigger, better things than some horny tricks. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my strap and lay them busters down.
They got guns to my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings I would fly, let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. Explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of those over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on N-A-T-E and me, the woman to the G.
Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. The Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them names was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
To a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Funk on a whole new level.
The rhythm is the bass and the bass is
chords, strings, we brings melody, G-funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
If you know like I know, you don't wanna step to this. It's the G-funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you're high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 213 will regulate.
Now tune into that online radio station.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a run in our blood. That kind of love just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come for money, but every song's like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a run in our blood. That kind of love just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. We're better than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with being queen. I can scream without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royal. It's a run in our blood. That kind of love just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the
Now tune into that online radio station. Wiggle Tunes.
I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Tell me how you love me more, and how you think I'm sexy, babe. But you don't want nobody else. You don't want this guy. You don't want that guy. You wanna touch yourself when you see me. Tell me how you love my body and how I make you feel, babe. You wanna roll with me. You wanna hold with me. You wanna stay warm and get out of the cold with me. I just love to hear you say it. It makes a man feel good, baby. Tell me you depend on me. I need to hear it. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Baby, you're the perfect shape. Baby, you're the perfect way. Treat me like my birthday. I want it this way. I want it that way. I want it. Tell me you don't want me to stop. Tell me it would break your heart that you love me and all my dirty. You wanna roll with me. You wanna hold with me. You wanna make vows and get Norwegian word with me. I just love to hear you say it. It makes a man feel good, baby. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? 'Cause you will tell me every morning. Ooh, alright, babe. Oh yeah, oh baby, oh darling, alright, right. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, darling. All right, right. Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Ooh, baby. All right, right.
You are tuning into that all-night radio station.
Tutta la mia attenzione, il tuo amore è senza comprensione. Mio piccolo grande amore, mi fai venire tanto calore, ti amo, j'adore.
Door 47 and Tiffany. That's such a gorgeous, gorgeous song. The AMEx experience. So we are throwing back and giving you nothing but the best. And of course, our awesome listener song request. We played You Lord with Royal before that on the AM experience. And of course, Last Without You, Robin Thicke on the AM experience. So we are just giving this to you. Warren G, regulate.
Hey,
what more do people want?
Hey.
Also, our listeners have taste, eh?
I know they do. And also exposing their ages. But yeah, no,
clearly.
We ain't gonna say nothing about that. But yes, you are on the AM experience. Stream us live on YouTube. See what we're getting up to in the studio. And also, we are at Weekdays Tunes on all social media platforms. And download our app and on all Google Play stores and iOS stores. And we're going to quickly give you guys an update. I think 2 days ago we gave a gentleman a call, Mr. Reshen Ngala. He was on the hashtag Vula President March in City of Tshwane, and he was telling us what's going down there. And we've got him again today. We'll be quickly chatting to him, and he's going to let us know what is happening. Reshen, how you doing?
No problem. Good. How are you, man?
I'm awesome. Good to have you back again at the show.
Yeah, man, I'm back. Yeah.
What's happening, brother? How did the march go? Because we last spoke in the morning, I think on Tuesday, and you told us you got a backpack full of intlamba. Did you get to use it, or were they safe?
Bro. Luckily, I found myself not using the 1 gig. I ended up using 20 megabytes.
Look at you.
Much better. That means that must mean that you've probably got good news for us. What's the update, brother? What do you have for us? What's happening that side?
Yeah, man. Well, our demands were met.
Okay.
The letter we were dropping off was actually accepted nicely. Everything was peaceful.
Okay.
And we actually had a mind of 14 days to give them until they respond. But they said, no, 14 days is going to be too long.
Okay.
So it's going to be less than that. So I can safely say in the next 7 or 8 days, max, events will officially be opened with a 70% capacity. And obviously the responsibility of us making sure that everyone is safe around us, considering the regulations going on now. But otherwise, we can safely say events are opening up with the agreement that if they do not open, we're shutting down the whole of SA.
Sure. Hectic.
Literally, we're shutting down the whole of SA.
Yeah, we are here for all of that. But no, man, I'm thinking, now that it's going to be open, we're hoping with the period that is given, is this now going to be with effective immediately?
Yes, that's the demand we are making. We want it to be effective immediate because look, the live events side has been off for over 6 months now, literally with no income at all.
Sure.
at all. Like to a point, you would say there's not even any sense of relief fund. So now basically what we're wanting is opening of live events and as well a 2 billion rand bailout special fund for us to be able to resume our businesses properly. So it's either that or we're shutting down.
Do they have the 2 billion, or it's also some of those funds that have disappeared?
There actually is.
Okay.
There actually is because now we just recently found out that there was actually 200 billion for the arts sector that was also put aside, but only 25 billion has been used. And when we try to get the list of where it was used, no one wants to come out in play and say, no, look, this is what happened. But then in any case, that's for another day and another sector for us to sort on where the money went. But right now, the money that is there, we wanted to assist the businesses so that they can be able to resume their businesses.
No, most definitely.
With small provinces like our beautiful Mpumalanga, we are sure that with this program that you guys are now trying to implement, we will surely, because most of the time, Mpumalanga is shut down when it comes to arts and all those things, and we are trying to close that gap. We are sure with people like you, that side, Mpumalanga will also just have a piece of the cake, isn't it?
Definitely, most definitely. And look, just that I do not want to be name dropping now. It's not a time for that. But as well, there's a commission of inquiry that has also come into play, the side of Mpumalanga as well. So trust me when I tell you there's going to be drama. That's going to be going down because we have realized that a number of even artists, besides the production crews, a number of artists have actually been declined with the relief funds and all that. But nationally, there's a report that funds were actually allocated for artists and it was paid out. But now the question is, paid out to who? But then that's something we're going to deal with very soon, especially I'm personally part of the commission, so trust me, things are going to be happening. Things are going to be happening.
No, man.
Instead of me downloading in Slamba now, I'm going to be downloading English data.
It's going to be a very long one. All of that.
Yeah.
No, we were kind of slightly worried about your backpack and it being too full of Inklamba Swati. The whole week we were just holding our thumbs. These people better do the right thing. Otherwise. So it gives us a great relief to know that everything went according to plan, and we're really excited and are very grateful for people like you out there actually fighting for artists and in the right way, that is.
Yeah, we have to, man. Personally, I know the struggle of not getting anything coming into your account, yet you are very busy being made promises to and all that. So I know how the rest of the guys are feeling right now. So we really, really had to take a stand. Because look, if these guys suffer, we also suffer.
Yeah.
Like I said to you even the other day when we spoke, this sector is a sector of people who are always underground. You never see these guys. You never, ever see these guys. Because you'll get to the show, the stage is there, the lighting is there, everything is there, it's sounding good, it's sounding proper, but you never see the guys. Instead, you see the artists on stage, and you are happy, hey, artists, once the artist is done, they're gone. But there's these guys who are there before the show, who are there during the show, and who are there even after the show, hours after the show, working their butts off like there's no tomorrow. So, hey, we really, really need to take a stand on their behalf.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
All right, man. No, Rashid, thanks a lot again for joining us and giving us an update on that. Umzansi is very happy about this. When last did we go out and enjoy good live events? We're glad that things are turning out for the better. We appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot.
For sure, bro. You know, I was actually missing passing down. You see, just next to your offices, they didn't pay for advertising, so I won't mention their name. Just next to next to your studio.
Yeah.
You know, the shop there. I miss passing there on Friday nights around 2 and asking myself and judging people, why are they drinking alcohol now?
Exactly.
I miss that.
Yeah, true. We all do.
Judging people.
Misjudging people. Even me, hey. No, asking myself, isn't this person getting cold? Why are they not wearing a jacket?
You know?
I miss it so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, Ration, man. Thanks a lot.
I miss seeing robots
in the morning.
I mean.
Yeah. But there's no sign of any car.
Exactly. Just the robot gone.
What happens here? Yeah.
The outcomes.
No, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the feedback. And of course, you always constantly giving us the lipson of what's happening. And of course, again, we're really, really grateful for you and so many others being out there and fighting on behalf of artists and of course, just the entertainment industry as a whole. Grateful. Please keep up the good work.
For sure. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great show. I'm actually back in Nelspruit.
Okay.
I'm enjoying, there's a strike somewhere here. I don't know why, but there's a strike. Baba Tutura.
We're just peeping through the window, huh?
All right, cheers, guys.
Have a lovely one.
Bye.
That's crazy, man. That was Ration Nkala from Ration Music. Yeah,
always giving us that little element of information and the humor all together.
Yeah.
No, man, amazing. It's 55 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. This was literally the last 5 minutes of the show. We had a really good one. Thank you so much for choosing us this morning. We really, really love you for that. It was really, really great. The conversation was amazing. Your communication with us is even better. Yeah. And we are always ready to hear from you, our beautiful listener at home. We are Wiggle Tunes on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and get us on the AM Experience on Facebook. Tell us what you'd like to hear, what you wanted us to do. It's Freaky Friday tomorrow.
Yeah,
it is going to be flames on fire and so much fun.
Always is getting you guys geared up for an awesome weekend. We'll be here from 7 until 10 a.m. Giving you the best of everything. Trending news, relevant and not so relevant news. We're here for it. All of it.
Content we are paying for. The name is Felicia Mpesh-On-Air on Facebook, and on Instagram it is just _Feli. Talk to me. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you think. I like hearing and meeting new people, and that is what's going on. And then it's Mpesh Wagantimande. Guys, one day is one day. You'll hear me. I'm going to flourish with this Facebook name. You won't believe it is me. It's 56 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock news are coming up. And of course, Zabadi on the Elevation Show is going to be keeping you entertained with all the lifestyle issues that you did not know, and you will know. And then you'll realize you needed to know it because now you know, and now you just like using it. And that's just the beauty of life. But this was great. And we are here, but we're not leaving you alone. We are going to give you Mama Riri with Kanye West, throwing you back with 4 or 5 seconds. And we love you so much. We're going to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.